спрашиваешь, она вообще идеальная лысая.
Вам доступна такая девушка. Вы можете купить, надуть ее, и она будет один в один. Я уже разбил
Эти у вас маски? А вот, объясните мне, пожалуйста, где же ваши естественные? Где вы
In the Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic.
Barbies were first thought of in the city of Paris and sought to appeal to young customers. They first appeared in catalogs, wearing elegant clothing and elaborate accessories. These were the foundation for the selling of dolls a century later, based off the Build Lily doll.
Though Barbie was not the first lifelike doll, she had an unparalleled success. Over the centuries, many different cultures created similar types of dolls, incorporating many different races and sizes. The 19th century flourished with the development of dolls. In countries like France and Germany, they became a phenomenon, produced in various materials such as porcelain and ivory, representing an adult woman. These harbingers introduced several fashion trends. Those pale, smiling dolls were overcome by their continuous change of clothes. They had ensembles for day, night, outdoor excursions, and being with guests.
Because of Barbie's mass appeal, the demand increased and the supply increased also. The company produced all types of Barbies from babies to teens to adults and always wanted to allow the customer to create the Barbie's outfit.
But in 1945, Ruth and Elliot Handler moved their family to LA. Through much persistence, Ruth created the Barbie doll based off her daughter's interests. The Mattel Company was founded and the craze began. Since 1945, Barbie dolls have evolved into many different races, including Indian, Black, Asian, and Hispanic, all of which have changed the world of toys.
So, how does it feel to be a Barbie?
Well, it feels nice. They finally gave me my own Barbie, and it's nice to be here, and I'll be here for forever.
It's glorious.
Okay. So, do you feel you've made an impact?
Yeah, definitely, because now people can own me as a Barbie, and I represent so much more now.
Yeah, but people are becoming anorexic and
What other bad influences do you think you've made?
Well, there are young girls becoming anorexic and bulimic, and they need to stop because I did not intend to do that.
What about you?
Agreed.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Though Barbies aren't the only link influencing eating disorders, they still contribute to changing views on beauty. According to many sources, Barbie's size is completely unrealistic. One source says her measurements would be 34, 18, 34, compared to an average woman's, which would be about 41, 34, 43. Also, a lady, Cindy Jackson, was so compelled by Barbie's image that she had over 15 plastic surgeries. However, according to the mother of Barbie, her whole philosophy of Barbie was that through the doll, the little girl could be anything she wanted to be. Barbie always represented the fact that a woman has choices.
Well, Barbie wannabe Blondie Bennett is here. Also joining us is licensed psychotherapist Stacy Kaiser. Welcome to both of you. And Blondie, before we go any further, I'm just going to ask a question that everyone here is wondering. Why?
It's just, Barbie's always been an inspiration to me, except I have an extreme vision of how I want to look. I want to look like a cartoon character. And it's just more about always wanting to be happy. And I mean, just listening to that first segment you guys were talking about really grossed me out.
Are you Blondie, the thing that really strikes out to me is that picture of the way you looked when you were 18. I mean, you were stunning. You were natural. You
Natural's boring, though. I'm sorry.
Oh,
And you say you're doing this to be happy. Since all of this is happening, all these surgeries,
the
are you
hypnotherapy.
feeling happy?
Yes, I am.
So, Stacy, first of all, hypnotherapy as a means to care less, maybe.
Right.
That's not going to work, right?
No. No. Part of what I hate hearing is when people are getting sold a bill of goods. I mean, you are literally wasting your money. Whoever it is that is claiming they're a hypnotherapist, and you've heard them talk in the package about how hypnotherapy can help a lot of people for a lot of things. But hypnotherapy doesn't aspire to make people happy all the time because no one's happy all the time.
So, what are your recommendations?
All of your focus is on what's out here and not what is in here. And part of what I think it stems from, and so when you see that this happening with people, is in your case, when you're a little girl and you're 3 or 4, I mean, everybody wants to be a Barbie or a princess or a superhero. That's normal. And what it looks like to me is somehow you got stuck back there emotionally.
How far is too far when it comes to trying to correct a body part you don't like? Some people say our first guest has gone way too far, and he's being called the human Ken doll.
My name is Justin. I'm 32 years old, and I've had 19 cosmetic procedures. So I've had cranial brow bone shave, brow lift, I've had 5 rhinoplasties, cheek augmentation, lip augmentation, chin augmentation, buttock augmentation, pec implants, bicep implants, tricep implants. I spent about $100,000 on my cosmetic procedures thus far.
Hey, Mia, want a snack?
No thanks. I'm on a diet. I'm not that hungry.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Here's some snacks. They're really good. I'm gonna go back in the house and get some more, okay?
Though there are many critics of Barbie, there is no doubt of the influence she has had over time. She has become an iconic idol in the eyes of young girls all over the world. Barbie has had many positive influences on girls, such as setting an example for them to achieve what they want to be, but with every good thing comes negatives.
Her image has influenced how girls and guys alike perceive body image and self-confidence. Young children nowadays try to make themselves just as skinny and fake as Barbie when they are simply hurting themselves and rejecting their true beauty.
Beauty is not based on skin color or weight, even though that's how society perceives it. We should change our society so that beauty is not an unachievable goal for young girls to have.